people who have worked with me kind of know wherever I'm sitting, that's the main camera angle. And so it's mostly common sense. And a lot of times it's just like, a wide shot, medium shot, close up. There's some kind of trick thing sometimes, but it's what happens in those shots and the size of those shots and the mood in the light. It doesn't need a lot of trick camera things, at least for what I want to do, mostly. Getting the coverage that is true to the idea. If 47% happened perfect in this take, then you try to get the 53% in the next takes. Maybe 27 of the next 53 happens in take two. Then the rest you got, and that fact, the third, it was good all the way through. Then you got plenty of things to pick from. Always a good feeling when you finish a scene. And a lot of times that means you finish the day. Now, if you have more time, which would be really nice to have, you might get in and get some different kind of coverage of that scene. Or you might shoot a clock on the wall or a painting on the wall or dust bunnies under a chair or drift across the floor if it plays into the scene some way. And maybe some extreme close-ups with certain looks. And just give yourself some more things to work with. I came into filmmaking through painting. In painting, well, nowadays people have assistants even in painting. It's crazy. But in a painter, you do everything. You don't have somebody paint the blue and then another person paint the red. You do everything. It was common sense to me that if you're going to build a set, you got to build it yourself or be involved with it yourself. Then you make it the way that you want it. You become one with it. And all these things are now almost like they were in your head. And then once you're in that, on Eraserhead, I'd say I was in the set, I could almost hear distant factories, and I would imagine it raining and little diners and all these factory houses, row houses, little narrow streets, stoops, and factory people, and smoke and fire and all this world around. And all those things outside, that can all be said with sound. And it's just a beautiful thing to get into it deeper by, getting your hands in there. You're feeling and knowing the world by being in it. If you're not with the crew, then that won't happen. We're all in the trenches, and that's where it happens.